Len LaRocca, NorthJersey.com, Chris Nowalski from The Night Report, Stephen Merrill from 24/7, and Richard Schneiderite from The Night Report, and of course, Fooch. So we'll keep the format the same. Coach, I'll invite you for an opening statement, and then we'll go around. So, floor is yours.
Hey, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, guys, thanks for coming on board. I appreciate it. Hope everyone's healthy and safe and practicing the social distance and wearing a mask so we can get back to playing football here pretty soon. I'm really excited to be back home, back in New Jersey with Coach Shiano. Since I met Coach in 2009 when I played him in the bowl game, I was at UCF. I really wanted to work for him. So it's a chance to come back, have this opportunity. It's been unbelievable. The staff he's put together on defense with Coach Frazier, Coach Smith, who I worked before, who are phenomenal football coaches. Fran Brown, that I've known since 2013. So he's done an amazing job on defense and offense with Augie, who I have a relationship, and Nunzio, and everyone else on the offensive staff, Sean and Andy. It's aligned the right way. It really is aligned the right way. And the chance to work with Scott Malone and Charlie Noonan and Westerman, who I'm really close with, that is also a great feeling for me. So I'm just really excited to be back home, making New Jersey great again, and just really excited to start this journey with Coach Shiano and the rest of the guys. So that's my opening statement. So
we'll go right to James Cratch.
Hey, Jim, you guys have brought in so many defensive linemen, recruiting class transfer recruits. What's your ideal rotation, I guess, once we get to the season? How many guys on game day you would have in and out?
Thanks, James. That's a great question. As you know, I like to play a lot of players. So I tell players this. It's my job to put them in position to make plays. It's their job to make plays. And as long as they're practicing at a high level and doing what I want them to do, I will play as many guys that earned that opportunity to play. So to me, it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not really a number, but it's just, hey, these are the guys that help us can win, and we're going to play them. I think when you play defensive linemen, a lot of D linemen, it creates two things. One, it creates buy-in. They have a role. And number two, it creates competition. And competition is the most important thing in life. You have to compete. So those are the reasons why I like to play a lot of defensive linemen if it's merited. Sometimes it's not because they're not doing what they're supposed to do on the football field. But if all goes to plan, we're going to play a lot of defensive linemen, get them, wave them out, and see what happens.
Len?
So bolstering that line this offseason when you were recruiting these people and, you have this coronavirus going on a whole while, was it a tough process to get these kids to be like, all right, we're going to go to Rutgers, we don't know what the future holds, but, what was that process like bringing them in?
Yeah, honestly, it's more of a challenge for me. I had to learn this WebEx and Zoom, and now I love it. So it's awesome. But at first, it was a challenge for me because I wasn't used to doing something I wasn't supposed to do, but now I really liked it. And honestly, recruiting is about relationships. If you recruit the kids the right way, and a lot of people say I'm a great recruiter, I'm a great listener. If you listen to kids, they give you the answers to the test. It's our job to listen to the kids, listen to what they want, and then keep building that relationship. And that's the key, is listening. I think a lot of times people want to hear you self-talk. I take the approach that I'll ask a question, and then they'll give me all the stuff I need to know. And every time I constantly talk to them, I keep building that relationship. It just takes time, and that's the key. But this whole thing with WebEx and Zoom, it's been pretty challenging, but it's actually really fun. And some stuff I'm going to keep using when the world opens up. I'm going to keep using WebEx and Zoom because to me, it's an advantage.
Chris?
Hey, Coach. Kind of sticking along those lines. When you're recruiting, what do you look for in a recruit? What kind of qualities what they have that you like?
I think number one, they have to love football. Number two, they have to be really competitive. Number three, they have to have energy, excitement. Like low motor doesn't work for me. And you guys know me, low motor does not work for me. Number four, I think they have to be football intelligence. And number five, the most important trait, they have to want to be coached. I want players that have a coach me, coach attitude. If you have that, I can make you a great player. If you don't have that, then it's not going to work out well for you or me.
Steven?
But those are the things I look for.
Yeah, thank you.
Besides adaptability. I think those traits are really important.
Go to Steven next. Hey, Coach. I was just wondering, what's the effort and intensity been like with your group during the voluntary workouts?
Well, it's voluntary, so I'm not allowed to be out there. It's Coach Butler's been saying great things about them. They know the expectations. They know what I'm expecting. So it's been great feedback from Coach Butler and his staff. But like I said, it's all voluntary. We're not with them right now. So they're really in the weight room getting after doing what they're supposed to do. And I look forward to getting back with them in the field when we can.
Richie?
Hey, Coach. So a lot of fans from your first time around probably remember this, but for new guys, the term War Daddy. Where did it come from, and what does it mean to be a War Daddy?
That's a great one. I was working with Coach O'Leary back in at UCF, and one day we were watching film, and he's like, "That dude's a War Daddy," and that sounded really cool. So I just stuck with it. It means the guy he does everything you want him to do. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just stuck that term, and I just started using it. And if players like it, I didn't think they liked it, but they like it, so I keep on using it. But I have to give credit to Coach O'Leary that one. He used that term a long time ago, so I kind of just stick with it and run with it. But that's how I got that term, War Daddy. It means, hey, you can count on this guy to do what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to do it.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
Coach?
Coach, what's it like to be coaching with Rob Smith again, Frazier, and coaching under Coach Shiano? I'm sure you feel with these guys.
I tell you almost every day. Since I got hired in December, every day I come to work with more enthusiasm than I've done before because I've learned so much from Coach Shiano the last 7 months. How to become a better person, better man, better father. And I'm growing every day. And that to me is what I want in my life. I want to be challenged. I want to grow. And I'm doing that every single day. And I Coach Smith and Coach Frazier, unbelievable coaches, unbelievable people. And words can't express how I'm happy to be back here, guys. It's really going to be a cool thing. And we're all aligned the right way. We're all wired the right way. When we have great leadership with Coach Shannon, it all falls down to the assistant coaches, and that should fall down to the players. So to me, it's really, really exciting. And I can't wait to be back on the field with everybody, all the coaches, all the players. It's going to be really a lot of fun. But Coach Smith, great football coach. Coach Frazier is the godfather of football. So every day I'm getting better. I'm getting challenged, and that's what I want in my coaching career.
We'll open up the floor for some follow-ups.
Hey, Coach, Rich again. So you guys brought in Michael Dwumfor this offseason. He, obviously, his pass rushing ability from the interior is very key to for him being such a good player. How important is it to have an interior pass rush?
I think it's really important because they can protect the edges, but when you have a dominant 3 technique, that causes problems. That causes the mismatch, and then you're determining where the center slide goes. So if you're doing that, then other guys have matchup problems, and then we can come from the other side. So to me, when you have a dominant 3 technique, it opens up the whole defense. So it's great to have Michael here also.
Thanks again, Coach.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jim, it's Cratch again. Why is it that it seems like defensive line has become such a position that's so difficult to develop for programs, maybe more so than other spots, do you think?
I think it's more, first of all, God don't make many of them. And number 2, it's a mentality. It's really hard to rush the passer. It's really hard to do these things. And, it's a series of efforts. The great players I have coached play with 7 series of effort in 7 seconds. The average play is 7 seconds. Dominant defensive linemen had to play with 7 efforts in 7 seconds, 7 series of efforts. And that's hard to do. You have to teach that. So, they're besides the quarterback, I believe it's the most important position on your team. If you can rush the pass with 4 guys, then you got a chance to do some special things as a team.
Coach, not everybody can recruit New Jersey, New York. But why do you think you have that ability, you and Coach Van Bryan? What is it about this area that makes it tricky to recruit?
I think that people are real here, and they're football coaches. They can spot people who are not truthful. They can spot phonies. And my experience recruiting in New York, New Jersey, and Fran does an unbelievable job all over the country, especially in South Jersey. But he's recruiting at an unbelievable level. I learned a lot from Fran. So, but I think it's more just being real with people. You just got to be honest, guys. That's the key. Is honesty. I tell people all the time, hey, this is my opinion. You're a player. You may disagree with me, but this is my opinion, and they can respect that. And I think once you earn people's respect, I think it helps you out in their whole recruiting process.
Coach, one question real quick. When you get back, if we do get back, and you see your D line, what do you expect out of them? Do you expect them to have high intensity over this coronavirus pandemic as they were quarantining this whole time? Do you expect them to have high health, or do you expect them to have to whip them shape?
Honestly, I expect them to be the reflection of their coach. So the way I coach is the way they're going to play, and that's going to be the expectation. And I'm never going to drop that standard of them, and they know that. So I can't wait to get on the field with them. Just put the ball down.
Coach Rich here, one more time. So you went in. You were coaching at Minnesota last season. You coached in the Big Ten for 2 seasons at Rutgers. How important is it to have Big Ten experience going into this season?
I think it's important, but every season is its own season. Every team is its own team. So really, that to me, that's what's important. As long as you get everyone doing what they're supposed to do, I think it all falls in line. I've been on teams where I thought we had great seasons and we played really bad. I've been on teams where I thought, hey, we're going to be really bad and we're really good. Every season is its own season. And I tell the players all the time, there is no scoreboard. We're going to play 60 plays on defense. After 60 plays, if you play really hard for 60 plays, the scoreboard takes care of itself. The scoreboards are available. Each play is the only individual play. And after all the plays on defense, we look up and the scoreboard should take care of itself.
Thanks again, Coach.
Final question.
Yeah, I got one, Coach. Mike Tverdov is one of the leaders on the D line that's coming back. What can you do to kind of up his skill set going forward now that you're there?
I think to me, along with all the players, to challenge them. It's easy to tell players what they do well. It's, hey, this is what you need to do to take your game to the next level. And that's the whole key. I think coaching is individual relationships. When I first started coaching, you would coach everyone the same. But now it's different. Everyone learns differently. Everyone motivates differently. So to me, you coach, if I have 15 D linemen, I coach them the same, but yet I coach them differently. Does that make sense? It's all about building a relationship, find out what's their button, how to coach them, how to talk to them, and then they fall in line for you. But that's the key now in 2020 football, is building the individual relationship, each individual player. That to me is the number one thing I'm trying to accomplish.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Coach, for your time today. Thanks to everyone for joining.
Hey, guys, I appreciate it. Be safe out there. Hope to see you guys real soon and ready to play some football.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Coach.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.